Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Katrina and I'm a mom of 7. Today we are doing our mid-grocery haul. This is not our paycheck haul, this is the haul that we do a filler. Reid is also in here with us. I'm also going to be doing this video with our meal plan for the week to show how we're going to be using the stuff that we picked up. So this is our Walmart grocery haul, and let me show you what we've got. Okay, so first we have our popsicles. I got some mini ice cream sandwiches this week, so the kids will enjoy those. We have the shredded potatoes for some potato salad and the cheeseburger soup. The tortellini. 3 packs of hamburger meat. I have 2 packs in the fridge, so this should be enough to add to that for the meals that we have planned. Got 3 Italian sausage. 2 cream cheese, some cream cheese for their bagels for breakfast. We needed some butter. We're also having a lot of sandwiches this week for lunch. The kids really enjoy these snacking cucumbers, carrots for some of the soup, plus snacking for them. We always refill these. The kids eat these by the bag. Also have potatoes for some of the soup, celery, spinach for soup. Always get bananas, apples, and mandarins for snack. We have 6 milk, 3 loaves of bread. We have 4 loaves in the freezer, but I always like to make sure that we have quite a bit in case somebody, just wants to have sandwiches for a meal. I picked up these breads, which right here is toast crostinis to go with the soup. Thought that would hold up well with the soup that we're having. More bagels. This is the only ones they had, so I'm going to see. This is oven ready lasagna, but it's going in the crock pot for our lasagna soup, so we'll just have to see how that goes. I got 7 cans of Italian petite diced tomatoes, 2 cans of crushed tomatoes, tomato sauce, some Velveeta for the cheeseburger soup, olive oil, some more Italian seasoning. We need Italian dressing, 4 chicken broths and 4 beef broths. We did get the kids some Pop-Tarts. We haven't had Pop-Tarts in a while, but that's a good weekend snack when we're trying to sleep late. Some cookies and Very Berry Cheerios for Tucker. And then we just picked up some shaving cream and some paper towels. And also some food coloring for science, for McKinsey Science this week. So that's what we got for our meal plan this week, which is soup week. Okay, so I'm going to show you our meal plan for the week. For the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing some theme dinners. We're going to start off with soup, which is what we're having this week, so I'm going to share my meal plan with you right here. On Sunday, which is tomorrow night, we are having a sausage and tortellini soup. Now, we haven't fixed this in a really long time, but it used to be a favorite in our house for a few years. So I am really excited to try it again. That's on Sunday. On Monday, we are going to be doing Wyatt's favorite, which is loaded baked potato soup with the bacon and cheese. That is always something that I have to double because we eat so much of it, and that's a really good soup to reheat. On Tuesday, we are going to be having lasagna soup. Now, I have never made lasagna soup before. I don't really like lasagna, but I'm going to try the soup because I've heard great things about it. And so, we'll be having that on Tuesday night. On Wednesday night, we'll be having cabbage soup. So, this is one of our favorites. I have made it with rice, without rice. It's really easy to make and it is so good. That will be on Wednesday night. On Thursday night, we are going to be having a family favorite, which is cheeseburger soup. It is something that we all really enjoy. And so, yeah, we'll be enjoying our cheeseburger soup on Thursday night. Friday night, that's payday for us, so we usually, Len and I will have date night. We will order something and he'll go pick it up while the kids, you know, kind of like fend for themselves. And then on Saturday and rolling into Sunday, we'll be using all of our leftovers up so that we can clean out the refrigerator on Sunday night before the trash men come on Monday. So let's get down to it and enjoy dinner with our family this week. It is Sunday and this is our first meal of the week. We are making the sausage and tortellini soup. So Len is browning our Italian sausage right now. We're going to get that in the crock pot. I have also already put 2 large cans of Italian petite diced tomatoes inside of here. We're going to be using 2 bags of tortellini. And then I will also put in the chicken broth, some cream cheese, and a little bit of salt and pepper. So, tomatoes, tortellini. I'm going to see if both of these bags will fit in here. I like to have leftovers for the weekends, as you saw from our meal plan, and I want to have leftovers for lunch during the week for Len and I. So I'm just going to mix this up for a second. To coat these. I'm also going to be putting spinach in here as well. I don't think I mentioned that, but spinach goes in here also. And this is going to cook on low all afternoon, and it'll be cooked by the time dinner comes around. Soup is done. I had to move it over into my large stock pot because as the tortellini took in the chicken broth, it got really big and it was almost pouring out of my crock pot. So I just put it into this stock pot. I added another block of cream cheese and more chicken broth to give it some more liquid, and it's been simmering on this stove in this pot for about an hour, and it's almost dinner time, so we're going to plate this up. This is like my favorite soup. Len and I have been eating on it for the last like 30 minutes. I'm probably not even hungry. I'm gonna eat a bowl of it anyway. Y'all, definitely sausage and tortellini soup. Dinner was a success. That's one of my favorite soup recipes. And here we have all of this left over for lunch and dinner this weekend. So it is Monday today, and we're moving on to the second meal in our meal plan, which is potato soup. But my heart is crying a little bit because the sausage and tortilla soup last night, I took it out of the pot, put it in a container for leftovers, the rest that we had, and I put it on the microwave so that it would cool down because it was still hot. I was going to let it cool down a little while before I put it in the refrigerator. And I left it on the microwave all night. So that soup is gone and we will not be using it for leftovers. So I'm crying a little bit. It was so good. But anyway, getting back to what we're doing today, it is potato soup in the crock pot. Now I'm going to attempt to double this recipe as well. One, because we have no sausage and tortellini soup left over, but for two, because this is Wyatt's favorite soup and it always gets eaten, so we do not normally have leftovers of potato soup even whenever I double the recipe, so I do have to try to double it. I'm going to see how much of it I can get into my crock pot. If it does not fit in the crock pot, then again I will have to move it to my stock pot. I really need a larger crock pot. Any of you know a really good brand large crock pot? I think that I have a 6-quart right now. I really want something bigger. Leave in the comments below if you can recommend something that's bigger. So here we go with the potato soup. Okay, so I'm going super easy. Got frozen shredded hash browns, frozen onions, double the cream cheese, double the chicken broth, and double the cream of chicken soup. Now, technically I should be doubling the hash browns, but I'm not sure if it's going to fit in my crock pot. So we're going to see how much of it's going to fit, and I'll add some more as we get all of this in there. So I'm going to put the liquid in first and cut up half the cream cheese, put in the hash browns, and see how much we have. Like we might actually have some room for more. So I'm going to try to add in the rest of the chicken broth and see where we're at. Let me grab some more. Alright, so this is 1 bag of hash browns, 2 boxes of cream cheese, 4 cans of cream of chicken soup, and 1 big box of chicken broth. Thank you. And I'm going to add in some more hash browns to double the recipe. Now, I will also be serving this with bacon. Really? You okay? I'll also be serving this with bacon and cheese. See? Perfect. That fits right in there. Now, if the same thing happens with the potatoes that happened yesterday with the noodles, here you are. This is going to be good for dinner. If this starts to expand, then I might move it to the stock pot. But that doesn't usually happen as much. Now the noodles do, but I'm not sure about these potatoes. So we'll see. Let's get this all cooked up. It is 12 o'clock right now, and it'll be ready in just a few hours. I'm going to cook it on high for a few hours, and then I'll cut it down to low. Quick and easy. So, dinner is done. You guys, I'm losing my mind. I forgot to take the bacon out to cook up the bacon to put in this soup. So, we won't be having loaded baked potato soup. We'll just be having cheesy baked potato soup. So, we're going to get this all plated up for dinner. I doubled the recipe, and here is all that's left. I'm not sure if anybody else will get more, but this might be 2 servings. So I'm super glad that I made that choice to fit it all in this crock pot. It was so good. Good morning, it is Tuesday. I am super excited because the leftover potato soup made it into the refrigerator last night. So we have at least something to eat this weekend. The kids are in there doing their language arts, getting the beautiful, and the little kids are playing on the back porch. It's kind of rainy today. Tucker is just crawling around, practicing that brand new skill he has learned. And so now it's time for me to start dinner for tonight, which is going to be lasagna soup. Now this is the first time I've ever made lasagna soup, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so here's what we're working with. We've got some Italian sausage and a pound of hamburger meat. We've got the oven-ready lasagna, some beef broth, my pepper and onion blend that I keep in the freezer, some tomato paste, tomato sauce, and Italian petite diced tomatoes, some Italian seasoning, and some garlic. So what we're going to do is we're going to put everything in the crock pot. These are going to be browned. We're going to put everything in the crock pot except for the pasta. This will go in there later. About 30 minutes to an hour before I'm getting ready to serve. So this will be put in later with some extra water, and also the cheese. I also have cheese in the refrigerator that's going to go on top of this. So all that will be put in later. So now I'm going to brown these and fill the crock pot with the rest of the ingredients. Alright, so it's about 3 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and stick the lasagna noodles in here because I have a feeling that I'm going to forget. So I'm going to add in water, the lasagna noodles, and let it finish cooking until dinner. So y'all, like, this week is for the win. I just realized that I did not order cabbage in our pickup on Saturday. So now I've put in another pickup order to get a few things like cabbage and some of the stuff that they need for their science experiments. I cannot believe that I forgot to order cabbage because we're having cabbage soup tomorrow. So this is just a crazy week. Alright, so the noodles look like they are about done. It is 5 o'clock. And so I'm just going to give it a little taste to see how it's going to turn out. It's hot, but it's good. I'm going to fix up some crostinis here to go with the soup, and then we'll plate the food and have dinner. You like that? Lasagna soup. Mm-hmm.
I'm fixing the drink.
Is that good?
I'm not going
What do you think about that soup? That's good. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and y'all, I completely spaced on lunch. On filming it. We're having cabbage soup tonight. It's pretty much in the crock pot. I cut up the cabbage, browned the ground beef with garlic,
Hi, Mom.
onion. Hi. I put in the crushed tomatoes and beef broth, pepper. What else did I put in there? Sugar. And now it's in the crock pot. So I spaced on filming that. We've had a crazy morning, but here it is, ready to go. Just gonna put the lid on it, let it cook. It's cabbage soup night. Look at this yumminess. Cabbage soup. Y'all, this really is one of my favorite meals. I've made this a few times in the past. It's like a deconstructed cabbage roll. So good. I probably could have put rice in here, and that would have also been good, but I didn't. And now it's dinner time.
I want apple juice.
Okay. So we're going to get this plated up and serve it. The cabbage soup was good. Got maybe 1-2 servings. Tucker really enjoyed it too, so this might be his leftovers. Okay, so here we are. It is Thursday?
Thursday.
It is Thursday. And tonight we are having cheeseburger soup. Now, I was supposed to put this in the crock pot today. That did not happen. So we are making a stovetop version of the cheeseburger soup. So it is what? It's 5 o'clock. And so I'm going to try to get this done as fast as I can to be able to serve it around 6:30. Let's get started. Alright, so we have our ground beef. That's going to be browned with our onion. And I'm also going to add some bacon in later. To make the cheese sauce, we have the Velveeta and milk. Gonna put in some tomatoes, chicken broth, a few potatoes. The meat will also be seasoned with Worcestershire and seasoning salt, and then we're gonna top it all off with some pickles, ketchup, and mustard. So we have all of the ingredients in here. It is 5:30. We are boiling it. The kids are going outside till the dinner is ready. So now we're just going to wait for this to boil for a little while. I put the potatoes in here so that they could soak up this liquid in here instead of boiling them in water. The bacon is in here. Just going to let it sit. And at about 6:30 we'll serve dinner with our ketchup, mustard, and pickles.
I want pickles.
Alright, so it is about 6:10. I have cut up the rest of the pickles. I am just going to add them to the soup. Thought about putting them in the bowls, but we're just going to add them to the soup. Then I'm going to plate this up and it will be dinner time. Y'all, this tastes so good. I'm so glad that I put the potatoes actually in this broth to cook because they actually have a taste. They don't just taste like flat potatoes. It's so good. Tuck is eating leftover lasagna soup so he can eat it by himself. Ain't that right? Is that yummy? How about you, Mallory? You like it? You really do? What does it taste like?
Hamburger.
It tastes like a hamburger. You mean like a cheeseburger?
Maybe.
All that cheese. Okay, guys, so there you have it. It is Friday. It is also payday. So tonight, Len and I will be having date night, and the kids will pretty much be feeding themselves. And then tomorrow, Saturday, we will be having all the leftover soup. That might go over into Sunday too, because we have quite a bit of it. So if you're loving the meals that we're putting out, we're getting ready to do another week of theme meals, which will be breakfast. So stay tuned for that video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.